Today I'm going to be experimenting, playing with naturally dried fabrics and dyeing some fabric and paper too with some red onion skins. Yeah, and then just generally relaxing and doing some slow stitching. So come and join us. Recently, Julia and I went to an art course and it was led by an artist called Bethany Williams, and she made the most amazing dyed fabrics, natural dyed fabric. She said she went on walks with her dog and gathered flowers and tree barks and leaves to do some to experiment, really. She experimented dyeing fabrics. So I found it very inspiring. During the course, she gave us some of these lovely colours, and do you know, just sitting, listening and watching, it was just so, thanks Colin, so relaxing, so relaxing. Maybe it's the earthy tones. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's where I trained in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sort of pattern, just making all.
And so it made me want to come home and do some too. So let me talk you through how I did that. I found this old, I think it's a blouse, a linen blouse. It's something left over from my auntie Jennifer gave me this piece of fabric, I think. And I followed my notes that I made on the course. And first of all, you have to clean this so there's no grease, so the dye can go into the fabric. And so I boiled this up in a special saucepan I bought at a car boot sale for this sort of thing. Boiled it up with some washing powder, and then rinsed it, and then I put some fairy liquid in as well. I think you call that, do you call that dishwashing soap? I'm not sure. And then I boiled it again. So it just means that, oh look, I'm just layering up here. It just means that it's definitely got no greasy bits on or marks. So then you get what's called a mordant. This is something that I used alum, and that it's something that helps the natural dye cling onto the fibres in the fabric. And I boiled up red onion skins because I've been saving those for a while. It's because it's a winter veg, and that's what I was using. So a sip of tea. I then sieved that, and it's hard to talk when you're slow stitching because you just feel so relaxed. No right or wrong. Oh, take a breath. Yeah, I sieved that and then popped a piece of the fabric and some papers in and boiled those for maybe 2 hours. Do you know when I got the fabric out, I thought, oh, it's a bit like tea stain. Oh well, it's a bit like tea stain, but I thought, oh, it's been fun to experiment. And then I came down in the morning and look what colour the papers were. It's like a yellowy, greeny. Is the camera picking that up? Aren't they magnificent? I dried them in the oven, very, very low oven. So they're nice and crinkly. They're all different. I can't wait to use these. Make a little journal probably. She said that Bethany said that she leaves hers in for a week or two. It won't last permanently, this it'll go off. But she gives her fabric the best chance by leaving it in for 1 or 2 weeks. So we are going to rinse this out and dry this. So later on in the week or the weekend, we'll be able to use some of this red onion skin in our art. Oh, let me show you some of Bethany's art that was on display. We were at the Bethlem Art Gallery.
Looking at the exhibition, I thought, oh, wait.
The fox has been there, Freddie. Yeah? Oh, another little patch of gorgeous snowdrops. What a blessing. Spring is on the way. So many. We found another patch of snowdrops this week. Oh, little daffodil popping up as well. Oh, hello. Oh, we're back from our walk. Just near the end, it started to really rain, so we got soaking. And the fabric on the line, the washing line's got a nice rinse. It's had a good rinse. Oh, it's stopped now, so I'll leave it outside. April shower in February. Well, here's the dried fabric. It's interesting because when I bought it in and had to dry it again inside because it had been rinsed off by the rain, it did look like tea stain even when it was dry, but in normal daylight, it's got this gorgeous, I don't know, yellowy mustard colour. Oh, wonderful. Oh, lovely. So yesterday I just continued to, oh, it's this side. That's, yeah, got more bits on this side. I just kept adding and adding. So if you have done some slow stitch, if you haven't got naturally dyed fabrics, use any scraps you've got, really. And what would you like to make? I've got a little process video for these little square pots. You could make one of those. The other thing is the jar covers. So it's just roughly, yeah, just a jar that you keep bits and pieces in, like that. A wonderful bit of slow stitching, and there's the backing. It's from, oh, it's from a cut off from one of my quilt pieces. Charms and buttons and hope and bits and pieces on it, and you wind it round. I have folded some fabric over and made a little bit of bias tape. It's not cut on the bias, it's just tape, really. And that looks like a bird, doesn't it? And you could fold it up and use it as, doesn't matter about if you want just raw edges either, and tie it up, and it can be a jar holder. So that's two ideas. You might have your own ideas. Have you got any ideas? Oh, if you have a square, if your fabric that you made, scrappy fabric that you made ended up in a square, you could make one of these envelopes. I have a process video for this as well. Oh, it's wonderful, Julia. Thank
Lovely.
you. Oh, a bit rough and ready. But that's the whole, vibe of this fabric, isn't it? That's wonderful.
Thank you. I'm going to embroider on it rather than put things in it, I think.
Yes, yeah.
Because I want to keep the niceness.
I know. It just somehow feels really relaxing, the fabric.
It does.
Oh, wonderful. And my new jigsaw from Julia. I love it, thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh. Julia's idea was making a journal. But today, you know me, I think I'm going to get this is my wadding. It's got old fleece, old cottons. Let's have a look. I'm going to make some slow stitch hearts. Yes. Ah, look, that was an old welly sock. Sort of like fleecy. That would be a great lining inside. So I think I'd like this, my own dyed fabric. And let's just randomly cut out a heart, shall we? I'll put these two together. That's it. And you can use a template. I'm just going to cut mine into a wonky heart. I went to my lovely local yarn shop in West Wickham yesterday. Hello. It's on the next window. Really lovely. Oh, I like that scarf. We are at Crafty Needle. so pretty. Ew, which colour would you choose? Oh, crafty needles. And got some thread. I was asking for, what do I use instead of the metallic thread? Right on the bottom. Three, what did you say?
3852.
3852.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. That is lovely. Thanks. And she was advising me on what colours to get. And this is the one she suggested that was nearest to the gold that I liked. They come in, yeah, it's the numbers. The number coordinates of the non-metallic. Yeah, it's very clever, DMC. But wouldn't it be lovely to get a neutral colour and dye your own embroidery thread? That's for another day. Definitely going to do that. But I think this colour goes so nicely with the, and that was serendipitous. I hadn't expected that at all when I brought it home. It wasn't for this project really. Where's my gold thread? Let's cut out the wadding to go in the middle. And this is just going to be one of my slow stitch hearts that I can take into the lounge and just gently slow stitch. There we are. Nice and padded. I might cut this to be a bit smaller so it's not showing through, and I'm literally just going to add loads of stitches, no right or wrong. Find like a loop. Oh yeah, no, that's great in the naturally dyed fabric. Oh, lovely. I will find a button later, but let me show you what I'm going to do with this thread. It's in 3 strands, so I'm going to use 3 strands of this, 6 strands, sorry, and I split it in half, so I've got 3, like that, and I'm going to add the metallic gold thread to that. I'm going to see how that works, because I have been finding this gold metallic thread very hard to stitch with. So I think that's what I was talking to the lady in the shop, and she was advising me. Yeah. I'm going to take this gold thread and I'm just going to, I've got the backing, the padding, and I'm just going to slow stitch loads of stitches. When I do this on the Hearts of Love, I call it, just trying to get that thread, it's not the same length, hold on. I call it Healing Gold, don't I? I've been popping in these golden stitches, and I found I'd got some earrings given to me, they're heart-shaped. Someone had been to New Zealand, and in the jewellery box was this little padding, so I put that in the back too, and it's nice and quilted actually. So yeah, been really enjoying doing that. I'll put the backing on and the little tab. I'll just slow stitch all round those later. But yeah, I'm really enjoying doing that. I've treated myself and my lovely neighbour to some daffodils and remembered that when I first did this jar cover, I used it as a vase, just an ordinary jam jar. That button coming off. Oh dear, I didn't sew that on very well, did I? So I think they look lovely. Makes a nice vase as well. I had you want to see Freddie, don't you? It's morning time. We've just come back from our walk, actually. Oh, delicious. I had a postcard from Becky. Isn't it lovely? You had me at Meow. If you go to Becky's channel, she had some of these on her, like a drop paper on her desk. She'd been doing some doodles of these cats. I admired those then. Oh, it's got lovely gold writing in as well. This was on one of Becky's prompts. She calls them, I said, Dirty Dozen or something, like a dozen prompts. That's lovely. Thank you so much, Becky. Oh, Flo likes that. Goes with our Grumpy Cat journal. Oh, lovely. Oh, Flo, you finished making your tiara. Do you remember she was making that in one of the other videos? It looks really pretty on you, Flo. And you've got a new cardi as well. Very nice. She gets me crocheting as well for her. Very demanding. Shall we light a candle? Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Yeah, let's. Where is it? Here it is. There we are. Just a little bit of peaceful time. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Bye. Good boy. So cosy, Freddie. Oh. Oh, Freddie's down there playing the art game.
This is some
Jolene?
artwork that Mum drafted up earlier. And she's put it.
It's quite
she
nice
printed
if it's
it
got
out.
hearts. I can imagine me
It's
doing
nice,
that,
isn't it?
actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
It's a different style to what you usually do.
True,
Yeah.
true. I just trued you. You got true.
True.
Right, okay.
True,
Whose
true.
go is it?
It's. Wait.
Whose go is
Oh,
it?
this is the one that I'm selling. I'm selling Mum's artwork.